Good morning, it's Monday the 18th of June.
So,
Are you planning a holiday at home or abroad this summer? We're asking if the Euro crisis or perhaps the weather has made any difference to your plans. Let us know what you're up to.
Blown in Athens, thanks very much. And we're going to be live from a Greek taverna in London later. Hearing our owners have been competing in the European Frisbee Dog Championships in Budapest. Oh, they were out there thousands in Budapest to watch that, weren't they?
Love it. That is the sort of thing that puts a smile on the face
of everybody.
Including Sally Newton.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that marvellous? That could have been in my sports bulletin. You're absolutely right.
Another thing that put a smile on people's faces is Wayne Rooney coming back.
Wayne Rooney coming back and giving a really revealing interview yesterday from within the England camp. We're getting a little bit of an idea about what's going on inside that England camp, how everybody feels, and it's good news, I have to tell you. Later.
Controversial.
Yeah, Sally, thank you. Should we look at the front page?
But the Times says it's a stay of execution because of... and a story possibly to cheer you up if you're... particularly if you're a woman fed up with watching. For some people, Steph's here.
BBC News, so that is our main story this morning. It looks as though...
Now, let's get our first look at the warnings. Past 6. We're all aware that smoke alarms can save... In a couple of minutes, Sally will...
And Wayne Rooney's back, and it's time now to get the news, travel and weather where you are.
Greeks are still in it.
Yeah. Joining us now, Simon Gillespie from the MS Society. Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Do you get the impression that there are large numbers of GPs who may not accept that MS can be diagnosed this early? Because Jack Osborne, Ozzy Osbourne's 26-year-old son, has just revealed... Young, isn't it?
Yes, 26.
18 minutes to 7 for the past...
It's a taverna in North London where some Greek expats have been reflecting on the result. Morning, Keith.
Thanks very much, Keith Doyle there.
Now, how is the weather looking this morning? Because you really can't tell, can you, Carol? Morning. I'm happy with that, Carol. Is Steph's headline this morning.
Later this morning. Time now, though, to get news, travel and weather where you are.
See you in a moment. Opening ceremony. Going to be discussing some controversial suggestions.
What you're up to, we'll be talking.
Well, Carol, how's the weather for us today? All right, Steph, thanks very much. In around 5 minutes' time, I'm going to be talking to Greek expats. Their health had suffered because of the help they gave to loved ones. The world is grateful. Those are our main stories. 30 minutes past 8.
Carol will have the weather for us.
Eyes of Europe have been fixed firm.
So, digesting the result. Morning, Keith.
Thank you.
It's 16 minutes past. You can think of. How about this? Play himself better than himself.
The voice.
Yes.
Let's see what the weather is doing this morning, Carol. It's always fun to talk to you. What have you got for us this morning?
A little bit of respite will help, won't it? Thanks, Carol. Yes. Fire station.
Thanks very much indeed. John Maguire reporting.
25 past. Yes, and we have them crossed for you as well. Coming up, BBC News. From Italy is on his way to singing success.
It's into 8:34. Sally, hang about it.
Well, they've got this marvellous £4 million campaign to persuade us all to stay. Second place goes to...
So, yes, it's all a question of timing in that respect.
Well, and think of the saving you'll make on sunscreen as well if you stay.
The danger is, I suppose, if there are a number of sort of holiday businesses here in Britain which are close to the edge with the recession, the bad weather is very likely going to tip them out of business, isn't it?
Well, it all depends.
Put together by the Games a sample. What sound should be picked to represent Britain and Britishness? With us now, Daily.
It's been so wet this month, it's hard to imagine a wildfire raging across the...
The area is recovering. Doesn't seem to be doing too badly so far. Here's much. That's quite a handful, which is why you shouldn't pick them up.
Exactly. Leave it to the experts. 2 minutes to 9. It's fair to say comedian Tony Hawk's always up for a bet. The more obscure that bet, the better.
Yeah, first, you may remember, he travelled around Ireland carrying a fridge. Then, a few years later, he was challenged to beat the entire Moldovan football team at tennis, 1 by 1.
Did he do it? Well, that story has been made into a film.